A troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. 'Tis said there is an illness spawns can contract beyond the rift that inflicts unspeakable harm on those around them. As it progresses, the pawn gradually loses all self-control, and in time will even... cease to heed the Arisen's commands.
Can that really be true? I don't like the sound of it at all.
All knowledge of this, God's way, stems from the forbidden magic research laboratory, which can be found here in Batal. However, you would do well to first travel to the Alta Batal coast and seek a man, for as a researcher of this laboratory, he will doubtless be able to answer many of your questions.
Say, have you seen any statues about? Solid stone ones, carved in the likeness of monsters. Tell is, quite a number of them were found not long ago, just west of the Agamemnon ruins. Here's the curious part, though. The things look damn near real. So real, in fact, that collectors were willing to pay outlandish sums of gold. Would that I'd gotten my hands on one. Suppose I'll just have to hope there are more of them out there somewhere. Those statues fetched a fine sum, they did. Fortune Willie.
Looking for aught in particular?
Interested in my wares?
So stiff.
Wouldn't last a day without me.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side.
There are worse things than turning in early, I must say. My temporary master. I've a feeling fortune shall favor us this day.
Come, we've much to be. Get to. On with. Feeling rested, I trust?
Interested in my wares?
Wish I had someone to share this spot with. I must earn the people's faith.
Got to press on. There's My feet always take me out.
I won't say no.
This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint rest town. Can't let you on till you've paid.
Oi, what's your problem? Walking about with pawns in tow, I mislike that. You from Vermont? Bet you're as prejudiced as the rest of your lot. Well, got something you want to say, eh? Save it. You're not welcome here. Suppose you didn't know, but we don't allow Vermundian scum in this tavern. But I've got a heart of gold, me. I'll give you a chance to redeem yourself. All you've got to do is prove your mettle against these sods alone. That is. If you're bested, then we'll take all you've got. It's only fair, ain't it? Put your back into it!
I shan't let you get away. Hang in there. Not gone yet.
Well now, quite the brawl we're having here. But I must say, these odds are rather craven. Did you leave your honor at the door?
And who are you supposed to be? You a friend of this one?
Nay, I'm a sellsword. Coin is my only ally. 'Tis not my conscience that called me here. No, no. I simply cannot stomach acts of cowardice. Is there even one among you with the grit for a proper duel, one-on-one?
What'd be in it for us, eh?
The fact that I'd refrain from breaking your jaw. That's not quite the reaction I was hoping for. Mayhap you know not my face. How about my name then? Ragnar.
Ragnar? You're him. From the Scarlet Rains and the battle for Well, 'tis clear you're a man best not crossed. But I trust you'll have no complaints so long as there's only one of us. Aye? Oi, bring it out!
Where's that reprobate gotten off to? We'll see if you can escape me a second time. Show 'em your mettle.
If you would like me to fight alongside you, just say the word.
I don't believe it. You're a bloody menace, you are. Come on, you lot. We're leaving.
Fine work, that was. Pray, save your thanks. I've no need of it. After all, judging by the skill with which you won that duel just now, I dare say you'd have bested those louts even if I hadn't. I suppose that coward knew he was no match for you in a fair fight, so he had that beast take the beating for him. At any rate, 'tis safe to say you've piqued my interest. I hope our paths cross again. Of course, I can't promise I'll be as amicable then. As a sellsword, 'tis my policy to let my employer decide friend from foe. I'm sure you understand. Till next time.
Sir Ragnar is no ordinary man. That much is certain.
I have no answer to give.
Doesn't seem like you and I are going to be sharing a drink anytime soon. A shame that. 'Tis safe to say you've piqued my interest. I hope our paths cross again. As I've said, I'm a sellsword. Perhaps our next meet...
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering. They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day.
A customer then. That changes things.
I'll have an early supper.
My services don't come... cheap mind. You're welcome.
Much harder than I thought it'd be.
This place gives me an ill feeling.
A solitary shard is good for little. We need to seek out more of these, if 'tis to be of use. We must take care not to throw it away by mistake.
What teachings might salve the people's woes?
Those who lose... I am here to serve. If you require my aid, you have but to ask. I have placed a mark upon the remains you see. I need not strive to know the unknowable.
My thanks.
Not sure why I control it.
Oh, my nose itches terribly.
We are none of us alike in vocation.
That is motive. Tis a hobgoblin.
You're so. Do try not to catch cold.
Jump on, and I'll launch you into the sky.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. So close a call offers no solace in victory.
We ought to consider this a lesson. This is what befalls one who lets down their guard. Now, what might that be?
We ought to take a closer look.
If we can procure some glimmer coal from Digger's ruins, Sir Brocker ought to have a change of heart about the Regalia sword. I can guide you there if you wish. You have our gratitude. Lead the way. I suppose we might as well gather what we can. Right, just follow me.
I want you.
size of this!
I will protect you.
Do you mean to leave us here?
You've my gratitude. I've been meaning to thank you.
There's no need to make that. We've energy enough to press on for a while yet.
It's well to be prepared. Over-preparation will serve us not.
One of us has been poisoned!
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Over here!
A profitable endeavor.
To the hobgoblin!
Naught like a curative to fill one with vim.
During my travels beyond the rift, I learned of a cave near here that you have yet to explore. Shall I take us there? Let my magic's gone to an offensive room.
You're not left to regret one of us has been poisoned. Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside. There's no debilitation a curative cannot mend.
I never would have expected to find a cave in a place like this.
Might I recommend we venture inside before bandits find us?
I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen.
Why don't we have a taste? There's surely no harm in it.
You ought to exercise more restraint.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment. Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige.
This way, if you please.
Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow, and mind the ceiling.
We'll manage whatever comes. We always do, don't we? There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wait.
Venom harpies! Take care that they don't poison you! One of us has been poisoned.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
'Tis a chest. I shall take a look inside.
We're unlikely to find any warm hearths down.
here. We'd best be prepared to make our own light before we proceed. By your leave.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there. You've been doused in oil. You must steer clear of fire. I grant you lightning's fangs. That was incredible. Never have I encountered such a strategy.
Unbelievable!
Most impressive, Master.
A few more victories like that, and you'll have them running to the hills! Outstanding.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. Forgive me, but I cannot guide you from here. It is rather high. It might be beyond our reach.
Methinks I've a skill for just this occasion. Shall I assist?
If we can procure some glimmer coal from Digger's ruins, Sir Brocker ought to have a change of heart about the regalia sword. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Methinks we could move this boulder if we work together.
I say we give it a push and see what happens.
Slide! Most pleasant. Poison is across. This battle is ours. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
You can count upon my aid.
Tremendous work!
Just think what we could achieve if we honed our talents further.
Thank you kindly. I did not mean to trouble you.
Still in one piece? That's something.
The walls are too close for comfort here. Should we encounter trouble, we would be at a disadvantage.
Let us proceed with caution. Eyes peeled, ears pricked.
Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it? Oh, well spotted. Indeed. Good on you for being so observant.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there.
Methinks there are rare materials to be found hereabouts.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find?
The City of Stone is in sight.
Not a foe in sight. The rest of our journey will be an easy one, if we can hang in there only a little longer.
One of us has been poisoned! Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
expecting mercy. Tis about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master? I've got you. Use this chance to recover. Focus your attacks. I shall lead the charge!
Of course.
Precisely when a curative is needed, Master. If we can procure some glimmer coal from Digger's Ruin...
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle.
Naught feels quite so wasteful as coming upon a fine piece of equipment after purchasing the very same item in a shop.
I expect that's a common occurrence in our line of work.
Very well. I shall return.
I've nothing to share at present. This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
What's up there? I can't make much out from here, but I have a feeling 'twill be worth the climb.
We'll need to work together if we're to see this done. Shall I assist?
I'll go and open the chest.
This ought to suffice. Unless you'd rather mine for more, Master.
If I learn of a matter that requires your attention, I shall...
Was well worth the effort of breaking it.
To charge ahead may be to rush headlong into danger. Let us take care to move as one.
Oh, 'twas but a trick of the light. I've an inkling this place will yield a rarity or two.
'Tis rather peaceful here, isn't it?
A brief respite is naught to decry. Stay with me, Arisen. Wait right there.
This might be worth a read.
It couldn't hurt to take a...
A well-organized pack is my specialty. I'll see to it your burdens are shared between us.
The stars glimmer gorgeously this night.
Indeed, you are correct.
This ought to be more than enough glimmer coal to satisfy the smith. Shall we deliver it to Sir Sara? Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Avoid flame at any cost, Arisen. You have been doused in oil.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
Let my magic grant you an elemental boon.
A fine display of skill.
I can do no less in service to the Arisen.
Not a bad idea.
We are to retreat, then?
Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment.
That's just what I was thinking.
Do watch where you're going. You'll hurt yourself one of these days.
Oh, don't mind me. These things happen.
Beg pardon, sir, but you wouldn't happen to be Batali, you're not? Oh, thank goodness. I've a favour to beg, and I dare say I oughtn't ask. This letter must reach the hands of a man called Ernesto. I've heard tell he's stationed on Volcanic Island, but the road in that direction appears to have been blocked off. 'Twould seem another route lies to the south. Only you seem the capable. Pray aid me in this matter, sir. I should not ask such an ordeal of you.
We ought to see this to its destination.
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
The Arisen is capricious indeed, but don't despair. We shall count upon your guidance when the time comes. I've a knack for gathering items, and this ought to be more than enough glimmer coal to satisfy the smith.
We're better prepared than we might have hoped. What we need is already to hand. We're here, Master.
You're back. Have you any glimmer coal for me? Look at it all. This'll last us a good while. Brocker, we've got more glimmer coal. Now we can reignite the forge.
'Tisn't the forge what needs igniting, girl, but your fool ears. I've told you my smithing days ended when those monsters moved in. I've no use for glimmer coal anymore. I'm done, understand? I'll not hear another word about that rusted hunk of steel. If you're so keen to have it repaired, then see to it yourself. Now leave me be.
Oh, I was certain he'd pick up his tools again if we only had more glimmer coal. My apologies for putting you to all that trouble, sir. But mayhap your efforts needn't go to waste. I could try my hand at repairing that sword for you, if you... The way I see it, if old Brocker's the only smith with the skill to see it done, then I'm your best hope, being as I'm his apprentice and all. Well, what say you? I'm grateful for your trust, sir. You'll soon see your faith was well placed. Mayhap not soon as 'twere. I fear I'm a novice in the truest sense. I'll be needing some time. But I'll see it done all the same. You have my word. Mark me. This blade'll be shining like a star.
Sasara might be the dwarf's apprentice, but restoring that sword will be no mean feat. Is she truly up to the task?
Got some work for me?
Over here, if you please.
I'm grateful for your trust, sir. Mayhap not soon as 'twere.
Bitter glares dog our steps wherever we tread here in Batal. 'Tis clear its people hold no love for we pawns.
Let no hardship keep us from our charge. We go with the Arisen wheresoever that journey may take us.
Now we can return to this location whenever we've a ferry stone to hand.
Well met.
Wish I had someone
Go
to share this
on,
with.
have a look.
Want to try to enjoy life where and when I can.
Ah, how I've longed to embrace.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Off we go then. We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy something. The item you requested is complete. Here you are, sir. Use it well. Hope to see you again.
A forgery. I wonder whether we'll find a purpose for it.
'Tis certainly.
So, how goes it? Did you manage to retrieve the Jadeite orb? Very well. Pray...
Peruse at your leisure, sir.
Somehow my feet always
Come on, have a look.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
There you are! Pray, tell me, have you found the Jadeite orb? Oh, thank you, thank you. Now my freedom is assured. Pray, take this. I know 'tisn't much, but I've naught else to write. I'd best get going. Sir, though we may ne'er meet again, know that I shall remember this kindness as long as I live.
I hope Sir Offalv shall lead a life free of cares, now that we have released him from his shackles.
My heart is light as a feather after that exchange.
So, how goes it? Did you manage to retrieve the jadeite orb? Ah, splendid. You've my thanks. Before we discuss your reward, however, there is one final matter to which we must attend. You see, in my line of work, trust is paramount, and so we shall go to verify the orb's authenticity together. Come, I trust old Ibrahim's eye most of all. Let us pay a visit to his little scrap store.
Follow my lead.
Good day, Ibrahim. Would you be so... Now, I have a bit of business to attend to while he performs his appraisal. I ask that you await my return here.
What is it? The appraisal's not yet done, and I must needs concentrate. What's this for, then? That shan't get you anywhere, I'm afraid. Sir Everard's paid me quite a sum to handle this appraisal, I don't mind telling you. You're a persistent one, aren't you? Gold, all well and good, but I shan't risk my business for a full pocket. I've my future to think of. Heavens fend! That's more than I can refuse. Very well, I'll do as you bid, but I shan't be making a habit of this.
He ought to be finished by now. Come, let us go see. You have done your title proud, Arisen. This jadeite orb is indeed the genuine article. My partners shall be most relieved to hear of its return. You have certainly earned your reward. I trust you will find it satisfactory, and I do hope you will permit me to call upon you again, should aught arise.
True to his word, Sir Everard has paid us handsomely for the orb, and plentiful coin is always welcome on our journey.
I concur.
Sir Murden stopped taking visitors after his... He's not the friendliest of neighbours, though I can't think he's a bad sort.
Pray, follow me.